This week on Coal Mind, solar flares hit planet Earth, causing total fallout to one single podcast. The events caused total and absolute destruction to the beginning of the show. Information was lost, never to be recovered. Solar flares could not stop the coal mine. The rest of the show starts now.
Reading.
Edit.
I was like
That as well.
everything. So yeah, we did. Since I was last here, we've done 2 wrestling shows now. I've done a massive Comic-Con, which was like across the whole town, which was crazy, and had wrestling as well.
Okay, I want to dissect that Comic-Con.
What?
What was the best part of the morning of day one?
Oh, event, thankfully, but we always start off normally the day before.
Okay.
So you guys had the American Gladiators, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Lindsey.
And we
There you
fought with
go.
Q-tips back in the day.
Yeah, so it was.
Hell yeah.
It had to be done. Little mini Q-tip fight. So we had the British Gladiators here.
Okay.
So I'm
Really?
like really close friends with a couple of them from the 90s, and they're amazing. So it was Cobra and Scorpio here, so they were 2 of the guests that we had at the Comic-Con, who were just the lush. I love them to bits.
Yeah.
We had Will Mellor, who's like a British TV star, and then we had James Cosmo, who was in movies like Braveheart, and he's done. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. He's done loads. He's a Scottish actor, but he's just lush. So we went out for a meal with the Gladiators, and then we went back to the hotel, and then James rocks up and was just like, Lindsey, because he recognised us from last year, because I did his interview last year, and bought all around the drinks and stuff, and so then that was day 1 done, and then the next morning it was boots to the floor from like 6 o'clock in the morning, and it just didn't stop until 5.
What do you mean by boots to the floor?
So that's like when everybody's on, like, out and about and running around and getting everything sorted, and like we were on the go from 6 o'clock. On the go means like moving from 6 o'clock, getting everything set up.
Okay.
You should use that term, Cole.
What?
You should use that term, Cole.
I do that every day. It's called going to my job.
Walking.
Yeah. Boots to the floor. When you get out of bed, it's boots to the floor.
Yeah, when you get out of
You
bed, it's
don't-
boots to the floor.
Yeah, it means that you're waking from the second you get up till whenever you stop.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic
So
coal mine.
it was really, really good. By the time we got everything set up and sorted, it was pissing down with rain, which didn't help. So,
Okay. And this was in California, right?
Hold on. You what?
San Diego
What was
Comic-Con. This was in California. This is
Say
one
that
of
again,
the...
I missed it. I was talking over you. Sorry.
This was in California, right? Cool.
No.
I thought you said San Diego.
No, you
No.
only know about San Diego Comic-Con, right?
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
wish it was.
I'm sorry. I must have misheard. Or maybe the coal mine was kicking in.
No, you're adorable, Cole. Don't
Okay.
apologize.
No.
We love you.
No, it was in a little town called Huddersfield in West Yorkshire.
Oh,
Where
Yorkshire.
they all talk-
Okay, like
yeah,
Yorkshire
they all
pudding.
talk with- Yeah, exactly like that, yeah.
Okay.
They all talk with a funny accent.
I've never actually had Yorkshire pudding.
Oh, it's amazing.
Like, what does it taste
So
like?
good. It's like a crispy, fluffed up savoury pancake.
Ah.
But you know, your pancakes are different. Our pancakes, think a crepe. It's a bit like a crepe.
Okay.
I think you guys call it crepes. It's like that, but it like rises around the side, and you can get it with sausage rolls, and you get it with sausages in, and it's called Toad in the Hole.
I think I want me some Yorkshire pudding now.
You have to.
Make me
Can
some.
you say?
Make me
can you
some and
say
mail it
what's-
to me.
That'll be a bit flat. I will get you some mix and send you some mix though.
Okay, that's good
I'll
enough.
send you some Yorkshire. Cole can make it for you.
Well, like I said, I was going to suggest that you make it for me and then send it to me in the mail with your autograph on it or something like that. But I think maybe that'd be a little
autograph
fucking
the
weird.
food?
Yes.
Why?
Put your little signature on it.
Autograph the food.
Yes.
That's a new one. That's cool.
Put a little whipped cream
like
with
that.
your name on it.
What?
That would not travel well.
Not if you store
I'll
it in
send
an,
you a signed photo
Not
with
if-
some Yorkshire pudding mix.
not if you store it in an airtight container.
Wow,
It
Cole.
just look floppy by the time you got there. Just be like rattling around.
That'd be very emblematic of both yours and my personality types. But that's okay.
Flopping
Takes
around.
one to know one.
Where did this conversation start?
Comic-Con.
Let's walk back.
York-
Let's walk a little bit back.
Yorkshire Comic-Con.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire
Yorkshire.
Comic-Con. Go.
Yeah, we're free balling
Yorkshire.
here. Okay, actually, Cole, I got a question for you.
What?
What did you think of the movie Inside Out 2?
I loved it.
I haven't seen it yet. Is it good?
It's very good. I thought it was better than the original.
I had to
Love
take
the
Cole
first
to it.
Late at night at 10:15.
Yep. I had to drop my kid off and take Cole to a movie
Hell
at
yeah.
10:15
Hell yeah.
because he really, really, really wanted to see it.
That's where all the bitches are at.
He was getting really anxious as we were watching wrestling. It's like, Brock, are we going to make the movie? Are we going to make the movie? I'm
But
like,
guess
dude,
what?
we're going to make the movie, man. We're going to make the movie.
But guess what?
And I made
what?
the movie.
But guess what? Yeah, right as it was starting.
I know we missed the previews.
I know, Brock. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you don't know how to park your truck.
It wasn't my parking that...
Wrestling never finishes on time either. Like, it doesn't matter what time anybody tells you wrestling's going to finish, it will
No,
never
that's
finish
true.
on time,
This
ever.
this actually ended earlier than we thought it would.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Brock is slow when it comes to driving his truck.
I was very protective of you, little boy. I didn't want you to get hurt. It was rainy.
Fine. I guess so.
I wanted my baby boy to get to the movie.
So we could go Inside Out.
Good God.
What time are your cinemas open until?
Like around 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Well, that's kind of a crazy story. We used to have midnight showings here. Like, that was a big deal.
But then this little thing called the Dark Knight shooting happened.
True story. Like, that's actually...
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and they stopped doing that. Which I don't understand why, like, time had a factor to do with it. Like, but still... It was horrible. That guy was crazy. Have you ever seen that guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like straight up,
Yeah.
like schizo, crazy, nothing going on upstairs.
He dressed like the Joker, too.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
But you know,
We,
do you guys have midnight showings in UK? Was that a thing?
Yeah, we do. Usually for like the big, usually the big movies. So if there's like a new Star Wars movie comes out,
Sure.
or if there's a new Marvel
Mega
movie comes out, something
blockbusters,
like
those kinds of things. Okay.
that.
Yeah, that was like
yeah.
us. We did that for like Spider-Man and like Matrix and
Yeah.
all those things. Had those. I kind of hated them
Why is
because
that?
Really?
I was so tired. You know what the worst one was? Return of the King. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Yeah. No.
5 endings, man, and I just wanted to go to bed. It was like 4 a.m. I swear to God, like there was a universal "damn it" after like it came back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just like everyone was
What happened?
so irritated at that point.
What happened?
You ever seen The Return of the King?
I have not.
You ever seen The Lord of the Rings?
That's one of the things I want to see this year.
Really?
I've never seen it.
Dedicate a full day.
Lindsay, are you a big Lord of the Rings fan?
I'm not. I have certain I did go to the cinema to see all of them except for Return of the King. But we did, when I was with my ex-hubby, we did have a full Lord of the Rings day, which was long, and I think I slept through most of it, to be fair. But yeah, I don't mind them.
Well, I kind of want to get nerdy with you
Watch them.
since you're on with us.
Yeah.
Are you? What is your niche? What is your favorite thing in the
Marvel.
nerddom? What is Marvel?
Marvel. Mm-hmm.
Go on.
I'm a massive Marvel fan. Like, for me, it was always X-Men. So I was...
I just started rewatching X-Men today.
Yeah.
Oh, Brock,
The original animated
cut.
series. Oh, Jubilee.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brock, tell her about the gift the special someone bought for
Yeah. You want to hear about the cool gift I got for my birthday this year?
Yeah.
So you know how Cole likes Funkos. You know what he got me?
What do you
A
got?
Sentinel and a mini Wolverine with it. And the Sentinel's like
amazing.
this big. It's huge. It's massive.
you. It's like the biggest bobblehead I think I've ever purchased for anyone.
really wanted to make fun of it, but I loved it so
Yeah.
much because I was like, this is
That's
awesome.
so cool.
I was like, Cole, you don't realize this is actually really cool. I love
I knew it was cool. And you know what? I saw
No,
it
I
on
agree.
clearance at the
X-Men is
comic
totally my
store.
favorite, I think, out of all of the comics. I was totally an X-Men guy.
Yeah, I was. Old Man Logan. The other one that I always loved was Punisher. I loved the original Thomas Jane movie as well. Again, I quite enjoyed the series. But X-Men for me was me big thing. I was just massive X-Men fan. But I think it was growing up in the 90s and having those cartoons there where you could just delve into them. And I still now am a massive cartoon nerd. I love just sitting and putting shit cartoons on.
Cole, do you like cartoons?
SpongeBob. And Aqua.
No,
and-
you see, I'm not a SpongeBob.
Okay, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Never seen it.
Okay, never mind then. Forget I said anything, bitch.
I know we've already talked about our favorite X-Men, Cole.
Yes.
But do you know any of the X-Men?
Cyclops.
Nice. Any others?
Galactus.
Galactus?
I don't fucking
try.
know.
Safer.
Like I said, Brock, I'm not a superhero pleb like you and Lindsay are.
In an earlier episode, this is like a hidden thing. Like if anyone ever wants to go find what episode it is, it's like episode 3 or 4 of ours. Cole is tasked with naming some athletes, and he names Sinbad. Sinbad was an athlete.
That shows how little I know.
Sinbad.
That shows how little I know. Everyone knows Sinbad was a rapper. And I'm only saying that because...
He's an actor.
And a bad one at that, if I don't even know anything he's
No,
in.
he wasn't. He jingled all the way.
My point exactly.
He was great. I met Sinbad.
Didn't that film also
Really?
have...
Yeah, I shook his hand. His name is Dave.
Okay.
He did not like me. I was such an annoying fan. I was like...
Annoying
I did
fanboy
it.
syndrome.
And I gave him a copy of my book and was like, oh, hey, Dave Ickett's I'm such a big fan. And of course I had to talk to him about Jingle All the Way. I don't... Obviously, he had been to Minnesota before.
Brock,
What was your favorite part about Minnesota? And he's like, yeah.
Brock.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. What?
I think that's the reason he did not like you when you mentioned Jingle All the Way. Because there's a very
That's
good
what I
chance
just
that's one of
explained.
his... that there's a very good chance that being in a film like that would be one of his biggest life regrets.
I don't think he regrets the
It's a
film.
moneymaker.
I think he's just probably annoyed by like a guy who's like, hey, it's kind of like the Chris Farley show thing. Like, hey,
should
remember
ask-
when you were on that show?
You should ask him if he was Shaq's stunt double in Good Burger or something like that.
I'm not touching that.
Okay.
We've had a couple of guests, because I always have the thing of I'll go up to the guests before I do the interviews and I'll be like, is there anything that you do want to talk about? Is there anything you don't want to talk about? Is there anything that you can't talk about? Because a lot of the time they're signed in NDAs, so you'll maybe know that they're coming up on a Star Wars movie or in a Star Wars show, but they can't talk about it. So I always go up and ask. And normally, like, I've never really taken offence to anybody going, actually, like, could we keep away from that? But when you get that one guy that just goes, I'm not talking about that, but it's the biggest thing they've done, and you kind of go, okay, well, most of the people here in the crowd are here to see it because of that. Are you sure you don't want to mention it at all? Nope.
See, like I said, life
See,
regrets.
Yeah.
Okay.
What can
I
you do,
don't know.
Cole? What can you do?
You know what one of Rip Torn's biggest life regrets was?
No, I don't. Tell me.
Freddie got fingered.
What? Hey, tell her about going to my parents' basement.
Oh, yeah, he had a DVD copy of...
Fingered in your what?
Yeah, he had a DVD copy of Freddie Got Fingered, and I really wanted
bucket list
this.
came true. Cole has been to my parents' house now because I was over there last weekend and Cole had to stop by. And so I was like, hey, come see my childhood home. And so I was showing him my room.
I
and I showed him,
begrudgingly agreed to do so.
I know. And I showed him all my DVDs. And Cole, how cool was my DVD collection?
You had Freddie Got Fingered in there. And your kid was playing Xbox on the projector.
I had a very good childhood.
Oh, that's
And he showed me his
incredible.
entire collection of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle action figures from when he was a kid.
Yes.
Lindsay, I have a tote. Like all the originals. Still have them.
Can I? I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll show you what we picked up this weekend. 2 seconds.
Seriously?
What do you mean we?
I was there when we went to the reunion, Blackpool Wrestlers reunion. We went
Okay.
like all the group, but yeah, 2 seconds. I'll be back.
I'm
Okay.
very excited. Hey, Cole, let's talk shit about Lindsay while she walks away.
Lindsay is a very beautiful lady.
You did it wrong.
Wrong is the new right.
Right is the new wrong.
Coal mind.
Coal mind.
If Lindsay's a whore, she's the best goddamn whore around.
Okay. So, Cole,
Okay.
how's your day going?
Oh, Lindsay's back.
Oh, good.
Hi, Lindsay.
So we have.
What'd you get?
We
What'd you
have,
get?
We were just
It's
saying
not-
nice
it's not
things about
tails.
you.
You are?
We were just saying nice things about you.
Oh, don't believe you.
Like
Okay.
I told
Masters
Brock.
of the Universe!
Whoa!
Castle Grayskull!
Whoa!
Where'd you get that?
It was at we've got a game store over here called Game.
Yeah.
Just by chance. And they had it in on sale, so it was only £40.
Oh
So
my
that would be what,
gosh.
50, maybe it's about $53, $54.
Crushed
Reduced
it.
from like nearly 100 quid.
Oh,
So I was like, yes.
how awesome is it to buy toys as an adult and be like, I
amazing.
have money and I can do it.
In the 1950s, that was a sign of mental illness.
It's true.
Maybe.
It's legit. It's true. But again, like, I don't know what it was like over there, but growing up over here, especially as a girl, like, I could not tell anybody that I was nerdy, and I couldn't tell anybody I was into comics, and I couldn't, like, admit that I liked watching cartoons. If you weren't into Barbie and, like, Home and Away and all the other shit soap operas that your parents watch, like, if you weren't into that,
Oh, like
Nobody
like
wanted to know.
like the elderly grandma you probably had that was really obsessed with Days of Our Lives, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
yeah.
Oh, I had one
Yeah.
of those.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like the kids at school were like really like I don't know. I just couldn't admit I was a nerd, so I didn't. Up until probably about, I think it was maybe about 16, 17, where I just went, I'll just be me. But even then, it wasn't full me. It wasn't until like I split up with Lucas's dad where I just went, that's cool. Like, I'm just going to be me and own it. And now I'm just like full, like, let's go do nerdy stuff and let's get dressed up in cosplay and let's
it's fun.
run around Comic Cons. Of course it is.
No, I was talking to my buddy about this last weekend. Like, you interact with your environment. Like, and people like who cosplay, they interact. And we live in a world where people don't interact anymore. So that's fun, right?
Yeah.
And Lindsay, never be afraid to tell people what you're into. If they have a problem with it, they can fuck off.
Yeah, 100% that. But I think
I dealt with people like that at work all the time and school. We had one guy there whose name was
and the
NASCAR.
playground.
He would make fun of me for playing Splatoon all day.
Oh, huh. Jerk
off.
That was one of Lucas's favorite games ever. Was Splatoon 2. Like, my little one, he just
Splatoon 2 and 3 were great. Splatoon 2 and 3 were fucking awesome. Especially like the competitive Splatfests where you would like it'd be 3 teams and they'd be competing for the top prize. And it'd take place over the course of a weekend, and the winner got a bunch of clams that you could spend on in-game items.
Yeah, I was never anywhere near good enough to even get like anywhere near anybody else. Like, I would maybe just break 3 balloons and that would be it. I was rubbish at it. But, yeah. So, like, but you're totally right. Like, now looking back, I so wish I had have just owned who I was back then and just gone, I'm a massive nerd and I love rock music, but you kind of have to fit with the social constraints of being a teenager.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't know, but don't you believe that it probably made you kind of tougher? Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It probably made you a little tougher,
totally.
made you a little edgier, made you a little darker.
Very,
if you were accepted the whole time, it wouldn't have been as cool.
Well, that was exactly it. And I was very sarcastic and very macabre and morbid. So I used to get called Daria because I looked like Daria.
Hey, Beavis. We got stuck with diarrhea.
I love that we just jumped in.
Yeah.
I used to get called Daria.
Okay.
Really?
Like the thick rimmed glasses and was like really gothy and sarcastic and it was hilarious.
Yeah. You ever watch?
Did you guys have any nicknames at school?
Did we? You know what mine was? Cheeks.
Cheeks.
I had big cheeks.
I never had any nicknames except for Seaman.
Cole. Keep going.
I just told everyone to call me Seaman because I was white and slimy.
I think you're just trying to be a troublemaker.
No, that's really what everyone called me.
Is this a true story?
Yes.
What?
I'm not kidding.
Elaborate. Go on. Tell me. Tell me everything now.
It just started when I say, "Hey, everyone, call me Seaman." But then again,
start at the beginning. You
there
walk
is
into
no
class.
beginning. There is no beginning. I just said, "Hey, everyone, start calling me Seaman." That's
One
my
day
nickname.
you just walked into class, say, "Hey, everyone,"
Yeah, pretty much.
and you told everyone to start calling you C-Man.
For the exact same reason I told everyone to start calling Ryan Beast Mode King Ryan Bitch Mode.
Oh, we've touched that one.
Because let's face it, nobody liked him. He was kind of a douche. I hear he's a teacher now. And his brother's a pastor.
Pissed off the wrong boy, kid.
Yeah,
Pissed off the wrong family.
I know. I'm glad you're keeping up on your bullies.
Hell yeah. I always want to know where the bullies are at. Like in Back to the Future. When Biff became like this huge head of a corporation and Marty McFly's dad was the one underneath him. But then he went around and switched time around, and next thing you know, his dad was the successful one, with Biff working underneath him.
Spoiler!
Yeah, it's a classic film. Nobody cares if it's spoiler anymore. Everyone knows it.
Okay, fine.
You know, kind of like, spoiler alert, in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy clacks her
Don't.
shoes and
Don't.
says there's no place like
Don't
home.
call.
Okay. Wicked bitch.
Heads in boxes. Heads in boxes. Nah, can it? Monkeys flying. What?
Oh, I forgot. You have a Wizard of Oz
Yeah.
thing, don't you?
Hate it.
Hates Wizard of Oz. Cole, why did you bring Wizard of Oz up?
Because I forgot how much you hated it.
No, you knew. You knew, didn't you?
Trying to incite trauma here.
No,
That's what you're doing.
Cole goes right for the jugular. Like, you have no idea how much he made fun of us for our house burning down.
What?
Yeah. Like, when my house burnt down, he literally picked on me for my house burning down for a year.
Yeah, we were in his parents' house, and I couldn't help but notice that they had a fire extinguisher hung up above their stairwell. To which I said, Brock, you look like you could have used one during your time of need.
True story.
Oh.
Lindsay,
Cole's
you
eyes, yeah.
Lindsay, you don't even realize. Cole, tell Lindsay the joke you said the day after. Literally, my house burnt down. Like, house burnt down, lost everything.
Okay.
This is what Cole said to the entire tech room.
Well, I suggested that we all go over to Brock's house for a barbecue.
Mate.
And I also really wanted to roll up in my car and blast the song Burning Down the House. But then I gave him my donations.
These are true stories. And, like, I love him so much because he did that. This is why he is my best friend.
You and Miko.
This is why I love this guy so dearly.
Yes.
Because he's amazing. But then, you know, the touching thing. What's the touching? What did you do after, Cole?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mentioned the donations, but if you'd shut the
But
fuck
that-
up, she would have heard it.
And then the next day, I had six shirts sitting on my desk from Cole, from his closet.
Yes.
Oh,
He had picked them out of his clothes.
666.
They were nasty as can be, worn to hell, but I loved them.
Hey, Brock.
I still have all six of those shirts. I love them. They're my favorite shirts.
So sweet.
What?
Right now.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Cole is very
I'll give you another 10 minutes and I'll let you get to the bookstore.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Cole's
they're a
getting
variety
very
store.
concerned that we're not going to get to half price books.
They're a variety store. They got a giant Funko of the shark from the movie Jaws that I really want.
Oh, man. Is that the one that you said was run by is it like a mom and pop shop? Is it that one? Or is that a different one?
No,
I don't think
that's
Half Price
Legacy
Books is a
Games.
mom and
That's
pop
Legacy
shop.
Games.
That's Legacy.
Right, okay.
Wait, but Lindsay, we need to talk. You're coming to Texas.
Yes, I am. I haven't got a venue yet. I haven't got
Home of the Steers and Queers.
Go on, Lindsay.
Yeah, so I am in Texas. I believe it is the 6th and 7th of September.
And what are you
So it
guys
will
doing there?
be, wrestling.
So it's your. Can you explain your crew? I really don't even know what you guys do. I don't.
It's a big old setup. So over here in the UK, I've got my own promotion,
Okay.
and I've got my guys.
Okay.
Texas, there's Saw Championship Wrestling,
Okay.
and that's run by Bobby Horn, who was Stern Moore from Men on a Mission, 90s tag team with King Mabel, who went on to be Viscera. So they have Saw Championship Wrestling in Carrollton, Texas, which is where we're heading back to, which is where I was in March. Then in Arkansas, we've got Lit Wrestling, Chaotic Kingdom, and Southern Extreme Wrestling, who are all sort of partnered up with us as well. So they're in Arkansas. And then in Germany, we've got Fight Back Wrestling, who are sort of one of the big leaders in German wrestling as well. So, but we're coming over. There's some of my guys coming over from the UK to Texas again.
So what's your role in it, though? Do you own the company?
I own contract, and I am the European president.
Heck yeah!
Of OIWA.
Well, that's why.
Nice.
Okay, you saw my business card, right? Ironheart Wrestling. We're gonna connect.
Iron
You wanna
Fart
take us on?
Wrestling.
You want to take us on?
Drop us a message. Because you guys, is it Minnesota that they're based in as well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Based out of Minnesota.
That'd be cool because I don't think we've got anybody around that way at the moment.
No, that'd be freaking
I
sweet
know-
if you guys came over and we did a little promotion over here. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Some,
I was
It'd be
talking
sweet
to-
if I
to
could
Steve as well.
meet you in person, so I can make my move on you. I mean,
Gotta
in the
try, man.
wrestling ring.
Oh, I would fucking chin you in a wrestling ring, mate. Fucking chin you.
I mean, you are very masculine for a woman. I'll give you that.
Jiminy
You cheeky
crickets.
fucker.
That's
I am.
okay. I'm attracted
I
to
am.
that.
You just want a woman that'll dominate you.
That's what
don't
having
you?
a number of kids will do to you.
I've got one. I've got one.
I thought you had 3.
No. So I have one, and then there's I've got Zach and Amelia who are like stepkids.
Okay.
And then like Lucas has got another 2 brothers that his dad's got across the other side as well. So it's like 5 children in the mix all together somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
just running around somewhere.
Yeah. But yeah, I only have one.
Lucas, right?
Lucas. Yeah.
Lucas.
How old is he?
Yeah. He's 11.
Good
So
God.
He looks like me. He's got long hair. He's like total hippie rocker vibes, like 80s vibe. He would fit in really well with you guys. Doesn't give a shit about anything. He's
Nice.
just like, he's cool as balls.
Yes.
Is he going to be out
It's like
there in
he's-
Texas?
I don't know if we're going to take him this time or if he's going to wait and come next time, but he's
Ah.
dying to get across. He's dying to get across.
He wants to. He wants to get a
If you
taste
do
of our
bring him over,
culture.
I'll bring my kid down. They could
Yeah,
hang out. It'd be
definitely.
fun.
Yeah.
Kale needs some racially diverse friends.
Yeah, I know the racially diverse friends, the UK people. We need to
I mean,
meet the UK
They're
people.
they're definitely very cultured compared to us.
I know it's the differences are astounding.
They sure do talk different. You say tomato,
What?
we say they sure do talk different. You say tomato, we say you say tomato, we say tomato.
Tomato.
See what I mean?
Give us another few words that you think I would say differently.
Elevator. We say elevator, you say lift.
We do say lift, yeah.
Rubbish.
Okay? Give me one.
Rubbish. You guys say.
Hey,
rubbish.
hold on. Let's go back and
Rubbish.
forth. Let's do rapid
What?
fire right now. Let's
Okay.
back and forth. All right. Let's All right. How are we gonna do this? Let's talk about weird things we think about Britain, and you talk about
Yeah.
weird things about America. So I'll talk. Okay.
Yeah, go
so
for it.
Your accent.
hold on. Oh, okay. This one. Beans and toast. Weird.
Beans on toast is amazing.
Weird.
So, do you guys have the same beans that we have though?
Probably not.
No.
Are
'cause
they
our
sweet?
Beans are like our beans are beans in like a tomatoey thick tomato sauce. So beans on toast you have, and you've got to make sure that because I don't like bean juice and tomato sauce, but I call it bean juice. I can't have a lot of bean juice because it's just weird and blah. Like why would you do that? So I have it with a little bit, but yeah, it makes the bread go nice and soft, and then yeah, beans
Okay.
on toast is amazing.
Okay. Now you hit us.
Why is your gravy white? Gravy
It
should
just
not be
is.
white.
That's how you get it at KFC.
No, you don't. You get dark gravy at KFC.
You
should
can
be
get
brown.
white stuff too.
Gravy should be
That's
brown.
called country gravy. We call it
What
country
does it
gravy.
taste like? I haven't had
It's
it yet.
It's
there's
put
a
on
flour
biscuit.
base to it. I think that's why it is. It's like pepper and flour. It's You don't like that. You're freaked out by white gravy, huh? Interesting.
Weird.
The Wizard of Gravy.
Oh, okay. That doesn't faze me. Okay, that's something I learned. Okay, Cole.
Yeah.
What's something weird about Britain?
I already said your accent.
No,
Their
come on.
accent.
Try harder.
We do have lots of different accents over here.
Cole, do you understand what an accent is? Everybody has an accent.
Okay. I could say maybe
definitely.
the way you guys word certain things. Like I
Yeah.
mentioned, tomato. Like, why is that? Where did that start?
Cool. That's not.
Wait, if we're gonna be honest and we're gonna talk history, mate, we're right because we started it first. You guys, we're from our side of things. You just went across and changed it and did your own shit. So that's on you. That's not on us.
That's true. We did. We're
Are
kind
you-
of a little brats.
How dare you accuse the United States of copyright infringement?
Nah, we just kind of like
We are a tried and
kinda
true
took the ball
patriotic
and went and
original.
played with it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, only this time we tied it to a post at.
Are you talking about tetherball?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think the British invented tetherball, but maybe they did.
No.
Cool.
Hey, now.
Is there anything else? Do you know anything else about Britain or the UK or England or?
Well, I mean, how big is Jason Statham over there?
You asked that last time, I think.
Did I?
Yeah, he's fairly big. He is fairly big over here.
Does he get lots of poo-tang?
He was hitting one of the hottest lasses of the scene back in the day, back in the 90s. A lass called Kelly Brook, who was that lass was fine. She was biteable. She was that fine. Like, yeah, he does all right over here. Like, if he was putting it out, I don't think it would be left
Okay.
high and dry.
Okay.
And now it's time for Intrusive Thoughts with the Guest. The part of the show where the guest comes out and says an intrusive thought. So without further ado, this is what Lindsay has to say.
When you are wearing little shoes and you're walking around all day, why do you get crusty bits on your feet and sometimes on your shoes? Why do you get those little like crusty sweaty black bits on the inside of your shoes when you haven't been wearing socks? Yeah.
Nailed
This has
it.
been Intrusive Thoughts with the Guest. Tune in next time to hear the guest say,
Yes, there's lots of crust in people's chins as well.
crusty asshole.
Wow. Unbelievable, Cole.
Do you
think
know
we
what
should
that
end
always
it at
makes
that.
me think of? Mama June. Did you ever watch
Oh yeah.
Honey
Oh yeah.
Bobo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honey Boo Boo.
Mama June with a neck crud. That
Yeah.
shit is nasty.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
no thanks.
We're not a proud people. We
We
shouldn't
like
be.
to exploit things.
We do. Eh.
Hey, Brock, should we end it on that?
I think Cole wants to end it on that.
Cool.
What do you think?
You better send me pictures of what you buy today, mate.
Okay, so here's the thing.
We will.
Hold on. Should we let's end on something fun. What should we end on, Cole? Should we buy Lindsay a present? Let's
Would
buy
you-
her a present.
You know
Bring
what?
it to
I have an
Texas.
Because-
idea.
yep.
Let's buy Lindsay a present.
So we're gonna go today to
Okay.
Half Price Books right now because I have 15% off coupon.
I think I actually know something.
Oh.
Lindsay
and we're
would
gonna buy
like.
Lindsay a present, and then we are gonna give it to her in September when we go and meet her in Texas.
Wait, we?
Deal?
Yes.
Who's this we?
Totally.
You want to come?
I don't know if I can.
You're
Because
an
of work.
adult.
Because of my work, though.
I'll just tell them that I'm more important than you. Just say,
take
like, I'm
off.
gonna go meet.
It's September.
meet
I'll see what I can do.
Cole, you have PTO. Put in early.
Yeah,
dude,
but
it's
it
like
resets
June.
in July.
All of these things work in your favor.
I mean, I'll see what I can do about it, I
Okay,
guess.
we'll Lindsay will cross that bridge when we get there. But Cole and I are going to go to Half Price Books, and we're going to pick you out a really cool present, and then we're going to bring it to you, and that's our goal.
Yes.
That's going to be our game. So then, when we meet, you're going to get this present, and we're going to look back at
Yes.
this podcast. We're going to look back at this podcast and be like,
Hell
"Oh,
yeah.
remember when we bought this present? It's going to be really fun."
How long would
Ready
we
to
be in
play?
Texas for?
Yes.
All right.
How long would we be in
promise I will
Texas
bring you
for?
some-
Okay. All right, Lindsay. Cole's really having a hard time right now, so we should probably hit the button. Oh, hold on. There we go. There's the button. This is the button. Sing us out, Cole.
So long, Texas. Here we come, bitches. Goodbye. For now, until we meet again. Hey, hey, out of the box. Hey, hey, out of the box. Coal mine.
Coal mine.
Bye-bye.
Beautiful.